called Shine On. So that last song that you heard is that gets played a lot on Outlaw Country, Sirius XM, and so there's this guy named Don Wes. I name checking the song, and Don Wes is a producer, and he was in a band called Was Not Was, and he's played with the Stones. Everybody, he's really cool. He's a legend. Don Was, and he heard the song and tracked me down and called me up and thanked me for putting him in my song. So now we're gonna get together this Saturday or Tuesday when I play in Los Angeles. So that's kind of cool. He listens to Sirius XM radio. And that's how Steve Wozniak discovered me. He was driving down the road and he heard me say, I'm gonna be in Joshua Tree tonight. And he showed up in Joshua Tree and brought a sheet of uncut $2 bills, a whole bunch of them, uncut. And I go, how did you get this like this? And he said, I have friends in the US Treasury. And my dad was still alive at the time, and I gave them to my dad and he framed them. That looked really cool. I wish he was still alive. You're lucky, your dad, I mean, man, thank God that whole thing worked out. That's a big thing to go through. Was it like a triple bypass? Quadruple bypass. That's crazy. Well, I'm gonna dedicate this song to your dad. This is called Shine On, and it's track 1 on that record. Oh, I want to thank my sound man. Where are you guys? Jason and Paul. Thank you, Jason and Paul. Oh, you got it on film. Are you Jason?
I'm Paul.
You're Paul. I go way back with Paul. We used to hop freight trains together in Modesto. I just like saying Modesto. But do you remember when we did that?
I remember the frozen lettuce fiasco.
Yes. Okay, I was talking to the guy that does flowers for a living. Where is he? What's your name? Kevin. I was talking to Kevin, and Kevin is a flower dealer. Not pot flower. I look at you, I don't know why I did, sorry. But you just look like the guy that would have been in my class that I would have said that to. But anyways, Kevin was telling me he deals flowers, and that's what he does for a living, in flower delivery. And I said, do you know about the big tulip market crash in the Netherlands from the 1600s? And he'd never heard of it. At one point, tulips were being traded as currency the way Bitcoin is or Ethereum, and the whole tulip market got so big and then it crashed. You gotta read about it. It was in the early part of the 1600s. I was just a young kid back then, and I still remember it. But I know you're gonna go home tonight and you're gonna study about this because of the business you're in. Because you got out of the Levi's business when you were a clothing designer, and now you do flowers, and you did Lucky Brand as well. Well, welcome. What was I doing? Oh yeah, Shine On. Caramel sky, paint across a cloud. Somebody's struggling, but everyone's allowed. And if you're gonna reach for the stars. Pack yourself a lunch in some antique jars. Celebrate your fears, celebrate your scars. You've earned every one. You're a shiny old car. And shine on, shine on, shine on. You got the Mercedes covered up with rust. Champagne fizz from the boom to the bust. From a faraway farm your goal, chasing down a dream you just can't be sold. Celebrate life, let it all fall free. Kick off your shoes and wiggle your feet, and shine on, shine on, shine on. Feel the feel, taste what's real, jump in the ocean, embark like a seal. And if you're gonna reach for the sky, smile at a stranger, let the tears fly. Celebrate peace, don't pick fights, communicate love, turn on your light, and shine on, shine on, shine on. Woo!